Hey everybody, The Great Escape here, and welcome to another episode on our Minecraft YouTube channel. And we are going to tackle Minecraft Hardcore mode. Alright, so not really quite because, on the PS4 there's not a hardcore mode, but we are playing Minecraft Hardcore, and I've got some rules to talk about in just a minute. But first, thank you so much for joining me today. It has been a little bit of time since many of you have seen a video that I've made, except for maybe my channel announcement last week that said I was on my way back. I've unfortunately had to take a unannounced, unplanned, and unwanted month-long or so break from Minecraft due to PlayStation 4 issues. My PlayStation, I think, was one of the first generation PS4s, and there's an issue, I think, where the motherboard would separate away from something, I don't know, soldering magic terminology of hardware that I do not know anything about. And anyway, so I tried to record something, the PS4 would blank out, and it would just go through this endless cycle of turning on and turning off. So thankfully, I now have a new PlayStation Slim, PS4 Slim? Sure. Yes, I did not go for the Pro because I figure the PS5 is coming out soon. I don't want to drop too much money on something. So just got a nice refurbished PS4 Slim, and it's been working out pretty well. So we're back in the business of making videos, but with my current work schedule, which can be kind of crazy, I've decided instead of trying to make really detailed long videos right now in my Let's Play world or tutorials, I'm going to do my best at least once a week to update something like this, because I can come in here. My goal is to play 2 Minecraft days worth of hardcore, which I think averages out to about 30 minutes of gameplay. And I can definitely guarantee that I can carve out time during the week to do that. And that doesn't mean that I'm not going to do my best to do a Let's Play on my updated aquatic world or do a tutorial. I've got a few cool ideas for tutorials in my head, and you guys have suggested some cool ones as well. But this is something I can definitely guarantee I can do until the first of the year issues with my job kind of iron themselves out, which should be in the next couple of weeks. For those of you who don't know, I'm a teacher, and being a teacher at the beginning of the year can be very hectic. There's so many things going on, and we're just in the first 8 weeks of school right now. So it's like getting to know the kids and getting to know the parents and getting to know any changes in policy or new curriculum or things like that. And so there's a lot of stuff on the plate, and this week is the end of the first quarter, so grades are due, and it's a lot of things, but I do want to definitely get back into video making with all of you now that I have the ability to do so. So, with that long-winded thing, I thought a hardcore would be pretty interesting. So the rules that I'm playing with for hardcore, as I mine this. Thank God for coal this early on. This is fantastic. So the rules I'm playing for, because PS4 does not have a hardcore setting. First, the game is in hard mode. Easy enough. As you can see, I've already lost. I'm starving to death. Just because I'm running everywhere. I'm not used to this. But the game mode is hard, survival. And then in the options for the world creation, I've turned natural regeneration off. So if I lose any hit points, I do not regain them by having full hunger bar. The only way to regain your hit points will be through a potion or a golden apple or a potion. So those are the only ways. So it's really, really definitely a high probability chance that I will die before the end of the first episode. And you know what? Okay, I tried. And if that's how it goes, that's how it goes. That's okay. Now, I'm not playing any special challenges or anything like that. This is my first go at hardcore mode. And I know a lot of people will do things like kill one of every monster in the game, or capture one of every mob in the game, or collect one of every item in the game, or fully explore a large world and map it out using maps. Or I don't know, I just made that one. I've actually never seen anybody do that one. But I just made that up in my head. I actually don't know what it was. Anyway, so I'm not doing anything like that. I think my challenge right now will be make it through the first 30 minutes, which is I think 2 Minecraft days. After that, it might be kill the Ender Dragon. Let's say that that's my goal, because that if I can survive long enough to kill the Ender Dragon. I feel like that's like 10 weeks of episodes or something. So we'll see. But if I die, I'll delete the world. If you can't sleep, I think, are those the rules I set for myself? I think those are the rules I set for myself. I think those are the typical rules for hardcore mode. And so that's kind of where we're at with that and how we're going to play. Now, because this is going to be a straight shot through, I'm playing 2 Minecraft days. I'm not going to do any cuts. I might add like a little like Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask like header for each day beginning or something like that, but I'm not going to do any cuts except for the natural cuts that PlayStation will do, because I'm pretty sure I forgot to set it on my new PlayStation to record for 30 minutes before stopping, so it's going to stop after 15, but that's fine. So it'll just kind of go straight through. There might be sections where I'll speed up the video, like I think through night times, if I'm not doing anything other than like mining or something, I might speed through. So the episodes will be somewhere between, let's say, 15 and 30 minutes long. So this is the first night, and I mean, I guess I'm going to do a little bit of mining. So this will be a moment where I'm going to speed up things. I'll be right back. If you notice anything weird about the recording, for some reason, when I was live recording the clip, I talked through the whole video, and then I got back there and discovered that my mic hadn't actually recorded. Then I went through and did 30 minutes of recording over that and discovered that my mic still wasn't working. So that's an hour or whatever. And so now this is the third take on recording the audio for this episode. So you're not going to get too much like natural reactions to what's happening, because I am recording and watching what I did in the hindsight, but it gives me an opportunity to talk about the channel and things like that, and we can still see what's going on. So let me zoom through the first night, and I'll get the play. All right, so day 2, and there's a skeleton right outside the door, and so like, what a way to start. Like, okay, so if you saw in the speed up, I got some iron, so I was able to kind of get some iron tools, iron sword, pickaxe, axe, things like that. And now my goal is I'm going to go out in search of a village so that I can get some, supplies and things. I only made it down to Y37. Okay, I really wanted to like make it down. I don't know what I thought. Like, first night I'm gonna find diamonds or something like that. That wasn't gonna happen. But so I'm gonna go out and find a village and see if it can be a village with a blacksmith, and get some supplies. Maybe get some like obsidian or something. I know like I don't know how many blocks of obsidian are at a village blacksmith. Don't they sometimes have obsidian blocks? Do they always have obsidian blocks? I don't know. Anyway, so see if I can find like a blacksmith or a chest or something, some chests with some cool supplies. And then the big other thing is making sure I have a good supply of food. And so my first goal for day 2 is a village, food, not dying. I think that's pretty decent goal. And there's a skeleton right over there. Let's see. Am I going to make it through? Oh, okay. I was like, as I'm like re-recording the audio, I was like, what just happened? That was where the PS4 naturally cut off its recording. But I apparently managed to kill the skeleton without taking any damage. And there's a spider. I'm not going to... Why did he just do that? They're supposed to be like docile during the daytime. So I'm just going to keep heading this direction and see what we find. Looks like a nice hilly environment with plenty of trees, but I don't see any food. You think there'd be like a cow or, a pig? Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to fall in there. Not a cave over here. Maybe there's some fish in the water. Sometimes, Nope. I managed to find like the one body of water that's completely barren of not only fish, but plants. There's like not a single kelp or anything in there, because kelp is a fantastic food source. which is not true. My dog has decided that she's gonna like lay right next to me and aggressively lick my hand, so you might hear her in the background. All right, keep here heading north. Oh, we go some pigs. Ooh, a lot of pigs. Sweet. Critical hits. Cave system. It's like a double pig, like a two-headed pig. Cave. Some iron down there. I did find plenty of iron, but I'm gonna pop down here and see. Okay, things you have to be really conscious of. Like, you know, in normal Minecraft, I would just... Whoa, there's two skeletons right there. I wonder if there's like a... It's gotta be like a skelly spawner that way, right? Like, for there to be two skeletons? Okay, that's the best way to do this. If I get in here, I can block off... Oh gosh, there's 3 skeletons. Okay, well that's blocked off. And I took 2 hit points. But I can get this iron, so that's good. 5 iron. I guess maybe there's not a skelly spawner that way. Although, for 3 skeletons to be there, that's... Woo. That's a lot. Okay. Cave this way, cave this way. But I don't even know, like, does it matter that I'm, like, pointing out that there's skeletons because... Like, a skelly spawner because, like, what... If I was doing hardcore, what would I use that for? I mean, I guess if I needed like experience quickly to enchant something, I don't even know. Like, I don't really understand. Like, I understand the concept of like, oh, if you die, you're like forever dead, and you know, I played that on like Diablo like once, where I was like, oh, I'm gonna play through, and the moment I die, you know, like it's like awesome, and I'm gonna try to like that guy who did like that 3-year run. Was that recently? The guy who did like a 3-year run on Minecraft without dying, and then like a spider killed him. I can't remember. This just feels like the most like just depressing thing ever. Oh, there's some treasure over here. Maybe my hope is that the this will bring back like the exploration of Minecraft, of like not focusing on the building, but just focusing on the surviving and exploring, and we'll see what happens. Because I still definitely have to find the the stronghold and all those things, and do that. So I'll come in here and take some of this free wood. Get our chest. Oh, some pants. Curse of binding. Do I take the curse of binding and take a shot and get the bonus armor, or do I wait until I get... I don't even know if I thought about it. I just immediately put those on. That was just like fantastic. So now they're just like stuck. But there should be 2 chests, but I don't see a second chest. So maybe there's only 1 chest. I don't know. Wouldn't it be like right here? All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get some of this free wood. So I don't have to like chop down trees for it. Really, like if I was like super, I don't know, like if it was like Walking Dead and like I'm just trying to survive, I would take every little ounce of tree that I possibly could carry. I would not do well in a zombie apocalypse either, so I don't even know. And I feel like that's like what Minecraft is, right? Like you're like the sole survivor of a zombie apocalypse with like skeletons and like dragons and stuff. I don't know. Ooh. This is pretty good food source. I guess. I don't know. I remember sweet berries not being super great, but if I'm dying, I don't really care what I'm eating. And I can plant them and they can grow, and that'll be better than nothing. All right. So as I'm traveling through the day, just to think about changes or updates to the channel, a couple quick things. I'm probably going to put a poll in at some point in this video for any kind of feedback that you guys might have on a few ideas. First, like once I can get back into the mode of like weekly videos or 2 videos a week like I was doing over the course of the summer, I am definitely contemplating the idea of a Patreon. Like I don't even know if anybody would be really interested in a Patreon, but like originally I was thinking like I'll do a Patreon so that when we get realms, that's how I can determine who has access to the realm. Is just like Patreon, a Patreon member tier where you get access to the Great Escape Gaming's realm. But, you know, that was like back in like late or early August when everyone thought, you know, in September they're going to announce that the PS4 will get Bedrock. And the PS4 does not have Bedrock yet. In fact, we still haven't had an update since the Village and Pillage one, and I lost half of a heart to some bushes in a game where you cannot regain your hearts. I'm not going to mess with that. Nah, I guess I will. So anyway, so we don't have Bedrock yet, and so we don't have realms, so we don't have servers, we don't have all those things that would make a Patreon super useful. But I don't understand the idea of like I'll just put up a poll and be like, hey, what are your thoughts on Patreon? All the support you guys are giving me just in the viewership and things like that is fantastic and awesome and amazing. I wouldn't expect like a Patreon's viewership at all. Viewership? I don't even know. I don't even know what tier of like thank yous I could give for that. Like I could make some stickers or something. I don't even know. Like anyway, you can tell I'm really good at this whole like I do the content creation part of like, I'm going to make videos, I'm going to make tutorials, I'm going to do all these kind of things. I am not good at like the whole like YouTube is a business and you are marketing yourself. I am terrible at all that kind of stuff. I'm just doing this because I should be grading papers, and instead I'm recording a Minecraft video because this is like a form of relaxation, and all that other stuff just sounds really not relaxing. But anyway, so I'll put up a poll, just general interest on Patreon stuff. I'll also like am really like asking, as I always do, please put in the comments like suggestions for videos. I know that there's been some frustration with the iron farm. I see a post where somebody says, hey, the iron farm works great, got 6 stacks of iron. Then I'll see a post where it's like, this doesn't work at all for me. And then I'll see somebody say, I got 9 billion string and nothing else. So I don't know exactly what's going on with the iron farm. I haven't been on enough to see if mine is still working because of, you know, PlayStation issues and things like that. So I definitely want to play around more with the iron farm and see if I can figure out what the issue is there and make one that is a little more serviceable and works better. The original plan was like, this is temporary because we're going to go to Bedrock and we'll be able to use the awesome Bedrock iron farms and the Bedrock raid farms and all those types of things. That it may never happen. Who knows? So that's definitely on the horizon, and it's almost nighttime. So I need to like find a village, I guess. But anyway, that's on the horizon. Somebody had the great idea of creating a tutorial on automatic brew stands, which is not like a super hard thing, but definitely like, I mean, I've seen videos out there about automatic brew stands for potions, but not one for the PS4 and not recently. So I might do that. I've made them before. I haven't made very complicated ones, but I'm definitely interested in messing around with the mechanics of like automatically dispensing ingredients and things like that. So we'll see. I'm going to climb up in these trees while it's getting nighttime, so it's a little bit safer. I guess tonight I don't have to worry about phantoms yet. So, but anyway, so those are some ideas. So first, poll on Patreon. Give me your thoughts. Second, village. Comments down in the idea of like things you like to see on the channel. I've tried different things about like different types of tutorials. Would you like to see some gameplay tutorials, like best ways to do this, or ideas about how to do this? Redstone tutorials, which I'm not like Mumbo Jumbo or Doc M or, Nimbomb for sure, or anybody on the site. Oh, I just lost another half a heart. I am down 3 hearts on my first, I guess this is day 2, on the second day of Minecraft hardcore mode. Anyway, I'm not any of those like sciencey redstone people. Most of my redstone is very just kind of like, I need it to work. It's not pretty. It's probably not super logical. I'm not a computer programmer or anything like that in my brain. But I definitely would be happy to kind of do some more redstone style tutorials. If you'd like to see a, does it work on the PS4 video series? What was the other video series? I did one video of like better ways to do boring tasks or better. Oh, Bruce Dan, better ways to do boring things or whatever it was. Any kind of random ideas that you have for videos. Definitely want to do some more live streaming. I love live streaming with subscribers. I really want to get into more of that. And this entire village is going to die because there's like 18 zombies over there. This is a zombie apocalypse, and I am the only survivor, along with the villagers who don't look like me. That's an interesting. Why don't Minecraft players look like villagers? Anyway, philosophy for another time. Would you like to watch a whole video of random like game theories about Minecraft, where I just like play a game and you hear me mumble on in my ADHD brain about what are the... Was that a witch? No, that's not a witch. That's just a zombie. Anyway, my ADHD brain about like what is the Minecraft world and what is its reality, and you know, slavery in Minecraft. Okay, I'm down 40% of my life on the very first day. That's fantastic. Anyway, any ideas that you like? Crazy, not crazy, whatever. If you love seeing the Life Aquatic videos, post that you want to see more of the Life Aquatic videos. If you love seeing tutorials and you have a specific tutorial you'd like to ask for, post down there. I know like some people have requested things that I haven't been able to make. Like there's just some things that don't make a lot of sense to make on the PS4. Like a super duper gold farm in the end would probably be pretty good, but because of spawning rules in PS4, an overworld gold farm like the one I already built, probably just as decent. I don't know. I haven't tested it. But you can't get above the nether in the end, so it would require literally like building this massive slab thing, or putting a billion buttons down like Iskal did on the Hermitcraft server. But if that's something you'd like to see, let me know. Whatever ideas you got. I guess I'll save this villager from this zombie. Alright. Is there anything in here? Oh, the chest. Thank you for this bread and these potatoes and these emeralds. I will survive. Anyway, so this is kind of just the general welcome back to the channel. Whatever you have in mind. Thank you all for your support. Alright. Is there anything in here? Just a villager. These zombies are not... Ooh. This is a blacksmith. Nothing in the furnaces. 2 blacksmiths. That's awesome. What do we got in our chest? A chest piece. This is sweet. Cool. I'm going to be able to be fully armored out. This is fantastic. Very, very first day of ultra hardcore, crazy, don't die Minecraft, and I already am fully kitted out with armor minus shoes. I'm just running around barefoot. And, you know, that's kind of looking... Oh, there's shoes and pants. Of course I would find pants when I have those stupid cursive binding pants on. It's just me and these cursive binding pants from now on. Just forever. I'll get this apple. Alright, so let me, I'm going to fast forward through the rest of this night a little bit, and we'll do a little bit of sign off. I don't think anything crazy happens through the rest of the evening. I'm going to camp out here. This is going to be my new home. That place I built over there in that cave, and it doesn't even matter anymore. I've already lost 40% of my life. This is where we're at now. At this rate, I'll get 1.5 more episodes of Ultra Hardcore before I die. But we'll see what happens. So I'll be right back. All right, so here we are at the end of day 1 or day 2 of Ultra Hardcore. We are now looking at this slowly rising sun. I'm not going to put a stinger for day 3 here. Probably I'll put it at the beginning of the next episode. But thank you so much for joining me today on this excursion into hardcore Minecraft. 40% in, 40% dead, but I do have full armor, plenty of food, plenty of things. But if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like down at the bottom. If you want to see more like it, please subscribe. But this has been The Great Escape, and I will see you next time.